Welcome to the Madeline Collins Podcast, where hospitality meets leadership and personal growth is always on the menu. I'm your host, Madeline Collins, and I believe that true hospitality isn't just about a warm welcome. It's about how we show up in business and in everyday life. In each episode, we'll explore the power of hospitality to transform careers, relationships, and our communities. You'll hear real stories, actionable insights, and faith-based encouragement to help you lead with excellence, serve with purpose, and grow in confidence. So whether you're a business professional or just someone who values meaningful connection, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Hello there, and welcome back to the Madeline Collins Podcast. I'm so grateful that you're here because today's episode is especially close to my heart. We're talking about something that forms the foundation of how and why I do what I do, and that's faith and hospitality. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that for me, hospitality isn't just about a career field or industry. It's a way of life, and it's deeply rooted in my walk with Christ. So if you've ever wondered how your faith can shape the way you serve, lead, and create experiences for others, this one is for you. Let's get into it. Hospitality is holy. Let's start with the truth. Hospitality is not just a personality trait. It's a biblical principle. Romans 12:13 says, "Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality." From the Old Testament to the New, God consistently calls his people to welcome the stranger, to care for others, and to open their hearts and homes. Think about it like this. Jesus' ministry was filled with meals, gatherings, conversations, and moments of care. And those moments, they weren't flashy, but they were intentional. To serve with heart means we see others the way God sees them, valuable, worthy, and deserving of our full attention. Serving is leadership. The world often tells us that leadership is about climbing to the top, being the loudest in the room, or gaining influence. But Jesus flipped that upside down. In Mark 10:45, he said, "The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve." And that changes everything. Hospitality is powerful because it's humble. It's not about impressing. It's about being a blessing. When you lead with service, whether in a boardroom, classroom, or your living room, you create safety. You create warmth. You make room for others to be seen and loved. Excellence is a form of worship. When we bring our best to the table, whether that's planning an event, greeting a client, or hosting dinner, it's not even about perfection. It's about intention. Colossians 3:23 reminds us, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord." Excellence in hospitality means care, and that's truly what makes it luxury. It means thinking about the details and following through and creating moments that feel like grace in action. And when we serve with that mindset, we truly reflect God's heart to be generous, thoughtful, and present. We reflect God's heart, generous, thoughtful, and present. Your presence is the ministry. You don't need a platform or pulpit to be impactful. Sometimes the most powerful ministry happens in the day-to-day. It's a smile in the hallway, a cup of coffee shared in silence, a word of encouragement sent at the right time. That is hospitality. And when it's fueled by faith, it becomes so sacred. Hospitality says, "I see you, I honor you, I make space for you." That's what Jesus did, and it's what we're called to do too. So here's your encouragement today. You don't have to be in a hospitality job to be a hospitable person. You just have to start with your heart. Start with your faith and ask, how can I serve today in a way that reflects God's love? Whether that's through kindness, excellence, generosity, or simply just showing up with intention, that is holy hospitality. Let's be the kind of people who lead with heart and serve with purpose. Thank you so much for being with me today. If this episode touched you, share it with someone who needs encouragement or leave a quick review. It just means so much to me. Until next time, remember, hospitality isn't what you do, it is who you are. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of the Madeline Collins Podcast. I hope you found inspiration, encouragement, and practical insights to bring more hospitality into your business, your homes, and everyday life. If you enjoyed this conversation, I'd love for you to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It really helps the podcast reach more people just like you. And if something resonated with you today, share this episode with a friend or connect with me on Instagram at the Madeline Collins. I'd love to continue the conversation. For more resources and updates, you can visit MadelineCollins.com. Until next time, remember, hospitality isn't just what we do, it's who we are. So go out and make someone's day a little warmer, and I'll see you in the next episode. Talk soon.